Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Vinland Saga Season 1, Episode 6. So, last time we had Askeladd and his men, along with Thorfinn, arrive in England and pillage a village. We got to see Thorfinn kind of learn how to survive on his own, learned how to swing, learn not to use a big weapon, right? Learn to use one more fit to his size. Managed to get pretty good with it, being able to, accurately cut the leaves and throw it properly and hunt his own food and stuff like that. So, very cool seeing him get to survive. He obviously challenged Askeladd to a duel and failed miserably, but I am sure he will learn that he needs to get stronger and move forward from there. Now, they were leaving, will he be going with them, or is he staying behind? I wonder what's going to happen there. So, because last time he snuck aboard, will they be okay with him following again, or will they make sure he doesn't? I'm curious. But we also jump back to home where we saw Ylva, not knowing where her brother is, finding out about her father's death, and trying to drown herself in work, but then eventually break down by the end of the day. Was very sad to see, and good to see that she cares, because she definitely was like more of a hard ass kind of person. Earlier on, didn't seem like she cared about much. As I get, maybe not hard ass might have been the wrong word, but she didn't seem to care about too much. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of Thorfinn's journey and what happens next. We also have Leif, who's going to be going off and looking for him no matter what it takes. So, all right, we're going to start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. I bet this is Wit Studios. Damn. Ugh. Okay, so he went with him. Oh. Okay. Damn. Huh. What a badass. They're yelling with an arrow in him. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Interesting they're telling us that now. And not like just the start of the show, right? I'm fine with it, but because I don't have a good like history on on Vikings, which they mentioned Askeladd was a pirate at one point, but it seems like they're referring like all pirates are Vikings at this point. Like they're one and the same, which is interesting if that's the case. So Askeladd, like, because I could tell that Askeladd was at least, I wasn't sure if he was once a Viking and then became a pirate. But it seems like they're one and the same, so he's just a Viking. Obviously, that wasn't the main important part I was supposed to understand from that little tidbit. It was just the state of world affairs with this war over English soil. The journey begins. I guess that's why we're learning about it, probably. We're going to be getting into some of this stuff, maybe. Jeez, that's a lot of dead people. The center of England, huh? Or near the center of England. Yeah, depending on how long they've been there. Can't smell good. Hmm. It's all about that money. Nice. Oh. Oh, is he not talking? I thought he was talking to Thorfinn. So he's a Dane's soldier, whereas Askeladd is a Viking, right? Also pirate. Don't run away. Shit! Is England attacking? Damn. Did that guy say I hit my ass? Beat them at their own game? Just kick their ass! God, just running straight at guys with bows and arrows, just hoping you make it. Damn. Freaking old battles are crazy that they just do that shit. Just rush them. Uh, do you think someone like, does he get into some deep shit? Does someone save him, you think? Askeladd or someone? Oh shit. Come on, Thorfinn! Oh, yep, someone saved. Oh no, he got stabbed. Oh shit! No, he stabbed through him. Damn, sorry I didn't know you were alive. Jeez. Didn't look like it was too deep of a wound. Oh, nice dodge. Oh, jam it in there. Not a good enough for... Oh man, dodged again. Okay, that was a deeper blow, or a better location, I suppose. Jeez. Oh, stabbed him in the dick, it looked like. Okay, you gotta learn to conserve your energy and move on, though, once they're dead. But, obviously, he's a kid. I understand. He's just freaking out, man. Trying to live. This is what your dad tried to prevent you all from seeing. Where are we now? Just passing. Okay. Damn! Well, he's learning where to hit. Go for the throat. Thought that was a girl at first, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, Thorfinn. Your little ponytail got me. Shit, nice dodge. Damn. Alright, he's getting effective. He protected him in the heat of battle. Could have let him die. I don't know if Askeladd would have died there, but could have at least tried to let him die. He's getting older. Deeper voice. Obviously, I noticed the hair was getting... Does Askeladd show up and save him? Oh, he takes his own weapon. Oh, right through the neck. He's getting good, man. He's Thor's son, after all. Oh, he has two of them now. We see him in the opening with two, right? Interesting that they both have the same, like, arrow on it. Alright. Shit. Oh no, dogs. Don't kill the puppies, they're just doing their job. Oh, poor doggies. Hmm. Not approving of the war. Oh, they're gonna save him. Well, damn, he got bodied. Hmm. Does he find his way back to Askeladd, or does he just continue on his journey, being separated from them? Well, she seemed to like the peace, so maybe even if they find out he's a Viking, they won't do anything. Your stomach can't lie. Do they speak the same language? I was gonna say, obviously they both speak Japanese for the sake of the TV show, but my toesies are cold. I had my window open for a while. Let it get too cold in here. It's starting to warm up though. Oh, lice. Oh, fleas. Jeez. They weren't kidding about the lice and fleas. I thought they were just kidding. Can't understand. Something. Oh, okay. Yeah. Good. They confirmed it. Even if they can't understand each other, just happy he spoke. Hmm. I wasn't sure if he had his blade on him, but good thing he does. I thought he was gonna say more. It's the same height, and just notify us. Nice lady. So do they call themselves Vikings, but other people call them pirates? Is that how that works? Oh, so the name she used was the name of her son that passed. Damn. What? Is he leaving? That was him speaking their language, right? That's why it was like I stuttered saying it. Oh, is that why he took the fire? Damn. That's why he told them to run, because this place is about to get raided. Damn. I wonder if he'll try to protect those two during, like, the pillaging. Oh, shit. That's gonna get those two in trouble now, too, if he knows and lives. He just slaughtered. Oh, he's got a smile on his face. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a smile from a distance. That is definitely not a smile. Damn! I told you in English. No. She was seeing her son and him. The drums would be very scary. Yeah, well, now they know what to do. They just cut down anyone. Surprised they didn't just kill her, but maybe... Do they just not freely kill women? We've seen them kill women, though, right? Oh. She's gone. Shut it out. Try to forget it. Was her disappearing like that supposed to just mean, like, someone killed her? Probably. Oh, wow. Holy crap, that episode went by fast. Alright. Damn. We got to see Thorfinn grow up a little bit more, for sure. His voice was... I feel like his voice did get a little deeper, right? He's a little bit older. I feel like his like jawline is just a little bit more defined than it was too, than like the more, I don't want to say chibi, but more like roundish, like childish face. Um, his hair is obviously grown out a little bit, but yeah, man, like obviously it's pretty brutal seeing the Vikings do their thing. Like, I'm okay when I see like soldier versus soldier fight because they're like the Vikings chose the fight and then the soldiers chose the fight, right? Like they chose to be part of the well, it depends on where they're from. I assume they chose to be part of the military force. I suppose in some places you might not have a choice to be a part of the military force, but regardless, for some reason, soldier on soldier violence isn't as bad for me as seeing them just kill all these innocent like farmers and stuff. Like I feel bad for them. Like that lady probably died. Her daughter probably died. You know, it's kind of sad. But that is it, guys, for episode 6. But yeah, we kind of last episode we got to see Thorfinn learn how to survive. This episode, we got to see him have his first battle and then a series of battles after that and get a little more comfortable with it. But then he met the other side and learned that they're just people too. You know, like people that took care of him and helped him, and yet he's killing that side as well. And I think at the end there, we saw him kind of... I think that deep breath he took was kind of him accepting it and moving on, which, you know... is pretty dark for a kid to just accept death like that, and he's probably gonna end up he's like I said, I think it's gonna keep getting darker. I think he's gonna get more numb to the killing than he is even now. I mean, he's already pretty numb to it, at least when it comes to killing soldiers, but I wonder if we're gonna see him kill his first civilian and stuff soon that isn't fighting back, someone just innocent getting run through. And, you know, we're starting down the journey that I thought we were going to be, where he's going to become this, like, ruthless fighter, but then maybe down the road he will learn the message his dad was trying to tell him and everything, so... we got a little bit of like the backstory on the war, where Vikings have always dreamed of having was it Vikings or was the Danish? But they were always hoping for England, like they were always wishing for England, right, to live there because of the fertile land and everything. So they ended up attacking England in force all over the place. We saw all the arrows and everything. It seems like the Danish king sent the Vikings in order to like thin out the forces and all that, and in preparation for an invasion from his forces. It seems like some of his forces are there though, right? Because they met that one soldier that was like talking down on them for calling them pirates and stuff. I'm pretty sure that was just a normal Dane soldier. And essentially they're... because that's what I was like kind of distinguishing. Like not every like Danish individual, like not every Danish soldier is a Viking. Like normally from like Denmark or whatever it was, right? Is where like the Vikings are from, but and they're also like pirates are the Vikings is what they clarified here, which I wasn't sure. Like they've been calling Askeladd pirates. I wasn't sure if that meant that there's like Vikings but then there's pirates, like, or but apparently they're one and the same. It's just different people refer to them differently. Some people refer to them as Vikings, some people refer to them as pirates. But yeah. we had them arrive near the center of England. It seems like the war, if they're near the center of England, it feels like the war is kind of heating up a little bit. It means they're moving farther inland, right? Rather than being like all the arrows pointed to like all the edges. They were like attacking from the seas and all that. But yeah. So it's kind of cool having like following just one character, but also having this like overarching war that's taking place that they're a part of. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like one of those video games where you can control an individual character, but then you can zoom out and you can like see the armies and like and control them, and then zoom back into the individual character and continue fighting on it. So, but apparently, one of the previous kings was the one that like brokered peace with Denmark, but the current king, King Ethelred, uh, isn't about that, and like he killed a bunch of the Danesmen that were living in England. It seemed like, and now they're retaliating by having this war. I suppose that's what started the war. So England seems to have started the war, but they did mention that Denmark has always wanted these lands because they're fertile. Um, so yeah, like definitely interesting. I like having the overarching like war along with just Thorfinn's story. Um, he's definitely getting very proficient at killing. I like that we didn't have to see him be like weak too much. Like I'm sure it still took him several battles from that first one we saw him kill a man in before he got as proficient as he is. But I'm kind of glad we didn't just have to see him like stumbling around and like almost dying a bunch of times. Like I feel like the pacing of the show is like right within my taste, where it's like it's not, it stops to show us some important bits, but then also speeds through some of the less important bits, and it seems to know what the viewers will want to see and what they want to tell as the story for what we skip past, right? Like sure, having a bunch more fights, seeing Thorfinn get better and better, you know, it probably would have been fine too, but I liked what we saw here. I liked how we spent more time with him and the old lady in that family than we did with like some of the fighting, because that was like more important to his character development and how he grows as a person than it is just him killing people, right? So, but but yeah, I mean, so he, even though he got separated from them, he still was close enough to, because I wasn't sure how far down that river he got like washed up or whatever, like, but he still knew exactly where to go, and like lit a fire. I guess like I imagine it was like give us a signal when it's like as long as it's safe and clear. Obviously, if there was like a big military presence on that beach, he wouldn't have lit that fire because it wouldn't have been safe for them, I imagine. So he seems to be, I mean, they took him with them in the very beginning when they left that village they raided in the last episode. They took him on the boats with them. They didn't leave him behind, so he's become a member of their crew, even if he doesn't like them. You know, he's around there. He's doing stuff for them. They asked him to go on this scouting mission, and he did it. You know, so I don't know if he had much of a choice, but at least he went along with it. I mean, he's getting very proficient at killing. He could probably kill several of their men if he really wanted to, but and he even at one point during the fighting saved Askeladd. So I don't doubt that Thorfinn is eventually going to want to fight him again. Hell, it could very well be that the only reason that Thorfinn saved him in that moment is because he wants to be the one to kill Askeladd, right? Not someone else. So it could just be that, but I do wonder if he's warming up to the group a little bit more, but probably not. I imagine he's just buying his time, trying to get skilled enough until he can kill Askeladd himself. So, anyway, I have a note here that I have no idea what it says. I can't read my own writing. Man, I have no idea. Yeah. No clue. It looks like it says, like, Stalo bed? I don't know. I don't know what could have happened in the episode to make me write that whatever that says down. Oh, stabbed. I see. I didn't do very. I did like STA and then a line in the circle like for the B is like separated, so I thought it was like LO or LA or something, but no, it's B. Stabbed. That's what it was. Okay. I it's not a big deal in hindsight of the rest of the episode, but I wrote down when Askeladd stabbed through the guy, and he's like, oh, didn't know you were still alive. He just thought he was dead, and like he stabbed far enough through to hit Thorfinn a little bit, but obviously it wasn't too bad of a wound. But yeah, hey, marks of war, right? So definitely looking forward to seeing where it goes, because with things moving so quickly, with him getting as proficient, with him getting older, we're starting to get to the point. I still think in the opening we see him get a little bit older than this, but it seems like that's as far as we get, so I'm really curious to see, like, once the time skipping and he has all the skills and everything, we're only on episode 6, so what's the rest of the story gonna be about, right? Like, I can't imagine the whole story is going to be about him getting revenge on Askeladd, right? So is it going to like bring more of this war into the picture, or what is it going to mean for the story? I'm really excited though. So that's one of like the big things that has me excited, is me not really knowing, and that unknown is fun. So anyway, also I wonder when Leif will like find him, and what Leif will think of him in the state that he's in when he finds him, because he's already becoming this like cold, like not exactly cold-hearted yet, but he's getting closer and closer to being a cold-hearted killer. At least when it comes to war, he has no problem with it, which Leif might not be worried about that because he's used to being around Vikings that kill each other, right? Or kill people. That's what they all get excited for, right? But to see Thorfinn in that state, and if he starts to not care about killing like civilians and normal people, and really becomes super heartless, I wonder what Leif will think when he finally. I imagine he will eventually run into him. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and just the story as a whole. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Links in the description below. Should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye bye.